Wanted to make this video for a while. It feels like most of the internet thrives on negativity and turmoil and just chaos, right? So there's several content creators though that choose to be positive and just try to brighten the day of whoever's watching their stuff. So they make videos that are just kind and heartwarming and actually try to make people feel better that are watching them. There's a handful of creators on the internet that I honestly wish I could sit down to lunch with just to thank them for what they do. I'm going to tell you about them, and I'll give you a brief description of who they are and what they do in case you haven't seen their stuff. At the top of the list, we have Tank Tolman. Tank Tolman tells these really powerful stories about kindness, faith, human connection. A lot of his videos are him talking directly to the camera, usually asking why you're up so late. He'll tell you to go to bed because he has the watch, and he gives you a big hug, right? So, or sometimes he talks to the camera as if you just showed up to the tavern, and he's really excited that you're there. Um, so that y'all can catch up like old friends, you know. He also does reaction videos of people with cool weapons and abilities and talents and stuff, and he says, send them an invitation to the ship, hammer. That was a horrible impression of him, but they're the kind of videos that make you stop scrolling, right? And they just make you kind of contemplate your life. I just love him. I think he's a great guy. Next, we have Quincy's Tavern. Quincy does these immersive videos where he's basically a tavern keeper in a fantasy world. He's dressed like a medieval barkeep, and he greets you like a traveler who just walked in off the road. It sounds silly at first, but the way he talks to people is incredibly welcoming and comforting. He does recipe videos as well and other stuff. Um, he's it's pretty cool content. I like it. Next, there's Meg's Tea Room. So she's similar to Quincy's Tavern in that she's dressed in kind of fantasy, kind of medieval cosplay. She has this kind of calm, cozy vibe where she talks to you like you're sitting in a quiet tea room. She focuses on encouragement, emotional support, and the whole atmosphere of her videos is just nice. Like you're venting about your problems to an old friend, and they're offering advice that's helpful to you. Last one I want to talk about is a lady named Ophelia Nichols, or she's also known as Mama Tot. She's just this incredibly warm personality. She talks to the camera like she's everyone's internet mom. She's always offering comforting words, giving encouragement. She's just um, one of the most compassionate people, right? She's trying to reach people who might be having a rough day, and I think she does an amazing job at it. She talks about her husband, or sometimes she just having a snack, and she'll say, grab you a snack, come eat with me, so she's really cool. I love her. All of these people are doing something the internet honestly needs more of, right? They're using their platforms to lift people up instead of tearing people down. If I could put together one lunch table from people on the internet, I mean, there's a lot of people I would love to have lunch with. Robert Irwin, Josh Turner. But anyway, I would love to have lunch with all these creators. I wouldn't even want to ask them about algorithms or how to get more followers, or how to get more people to watch my content or whatever. I would just want to say thank you, and tell them keep up the good work. And to Tank, Quincy, Meg, Ophelia, if any of you are watching this, please send me a DM if we're ever in the same area and we can make it work. Lunch is on me. I just want to say thank you for making strangers feel less alone. To the other 5 people who watch my videos, I just want you to know that you never know the impact you have. I guarantee that there are people in your life, like at work, in your family, people you barely talk to, um, that are having a rough time right now and could use some encouragement from you. You don't need a million followers to make a difference. You never know. You could change someone's whole life for the better.